I am continuing my reading, and what I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I'm moving along. We've been reading in the reign of the kings, in the divided kingdom of Judah in the south, Israel in the north. I have been reading recently about the death of Jeroboam. He died in the second year of King Asa of Judah, and we are going to move into the reign of his son, because Asa reigned for a long time. So this is still during the early years of Asa. So we're going to read here in 1 Kings chapter 15. This will just be verses 25 through 30. And Nadab, the son of Jeroboam, began to reign over Israel in the second year of Asa, king of Judah, and reigned over Israel 2 years. And he did evil in the sight of the Lord, and walked in the way of his father, and in his sin wherewith he made Israel to sin. And Baasha, the son of Abijam of the house of Issachar, conspired against him. And Baasha smote him at Gibbethon, belonged to the Philistines. For Nadab and all Israel laid siege to Gibbethon. Even in the third year of Asa, king of Judah, did Baasha slay him, and reigned in his stead. And it came to pass, when he reigned, that he smote all the house of Jeroboam, and left not to Jeroboam any that breathed, until he had destroyed him, according unto the saying of the Lord, which he spake by his servant Ahijah the Shilonite, because of the sins of Jeroboam, which he sinned, and which he made Israel sin, by his provocation wherewith he provoked the Lord God of Israel to anger. So let's talk just a little bit. First of all, we have this fulfillment of the words of Ahijah. Ahijah said, your family is going to be destroyed. The only one that's going to be buried of all your children is Abijah. And that is true. Baasha comes in and he wipes out the entire family of Jeroboam. Now, this is not killing the children because of the sins of the father. It gives that indication that because of the sins of Jeroboam, God had this happen. And that is true. But Baasha was killing the family of Jeroboam. First of all, they were all idol worshippers. And so under the law of Moses, they should have been executed anyways. But more to the point, if you're going to take over a kingdom, you can't leave the royal family, or they're going to rise up in rebellion against you. At least there's the good chance that they'll rise up in rebellion against you. The purpose of him killing all of Jeroboam's children is to prevent further rebellion, to prevent that family from rising up and trying to reclaim the throne. That's why he did it. Now, it also says that he is the son of Ahijah of the house of Issachar, of the tribe of Issachar. This is not the same Ahijah the Shilonite. So the Ahijah the Shilonite is a prophet in Shiloh, that is down in Ephraim. Baasha is from Issachar, which is farther north. His father is also Ahijah. Gets a little confusing, but we got two different Ahijahs here. Now, you will also note it says that Nadab began to reign in the second year of Asa, and he is slain in the third year of Asa. But it says that he reigned for 2 years. But, 3 minus 2 is 1. So how do we get 2 years from this? This is one thing we got to understand about timekeeping in the Bible, is that we count partial years or partial days. So the second year of Asa's reign, if Nadab became king, say, and I'm using our Gregorian calendar because I can't remember all the names of the Jewish calendar, but say he became king in January. In the second year of Asa's reign, he becomes king in January. He is then killed in April of the third year of Asa's reign. He would still be counted as reigning for 2 years because he began his reign in 1 year. That's this year. He began his reign, say, what year would this be? Something like year 900. Well, not 900. Like the year 875. He starts his reign in January of 875. He ends it in April of 874. He was king in 75 and in 74, and therefore he has 2 years that he was king. It's not saying he was king for 24 months, but that he was king in the calendar year of 2 different years. And we get the same reckoning in the story of Christ and his atonement, because he said he lays in the tomb for 3 days. But he was crucified on Friday, and he was put in the tomb Friday night, just before the sun goes down, because as sundown starts the new day. So he was buried just before sunset Friday. He was there Saturday, and he rose again on Sunday. But he was there for part of the day Friday, he was there for Saturday, and he was there for part of the day on Sunday. Therefore, he was there for 3 days. Not that he was there for 72 hours, If you were king for 9 months, we will call you there for king for 1 year. If you were king for 10 years and 3 months, well, then you were king for 11 years. That's how it works. And that's why we get what looks to be a discrepancy to us, but isn't really a discrepancy, because it was in that year that he became king, therefore that is the first year. The next year he died, therefore that is the second year. We have 2 years that he was king. Anyways, I'm rambling enough. We will leave that here, and we'll read a little bit about Baasha next. This is First Kings chapter 15. We will read verses 31 through 34. Now the rest of the acts of Nadab and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel? And there was war between Asa and Baasha, king of Israel, all their days. In the 3rd year of Asa, king of Judah, began Baasha the son of Abijam to reign over all Israel in Tirzah 24 years. And he did evil in the sight of the Lord, and walked in the way of Jeroboam, and in his sin wherein he made Israel to sin. So, that will finish out this video. We get Baasha is allowed to conquer, take over the kingdom, but he remains just as wicked as Jeroboam and Nadab were. He does not alter his ways. He does not improve his ways. He is still evil, just like they were. Now, in our next video, we will be returning to the time of Asa, and we will see you there.